excellence, character, leadership, style, class, hardcore athlete. When I first met Julie, she was actually in 8th grade, and I knew the future would be good when I first noticed Julie Gagne.
Julie put girls' sports back on the map.
She had a drive and a will to be part of something that was bigger than what she was.
Her freshman year, I mean, she's a freshman starting, I knew that she had what it took to get there.
I just remember the excitement in this town about a girl was going to score 1,000 points.
It was standing room only. It was a community that came together for Julie, for our team. It was like a big celebration, and everybody wanted to be a part of it.
That was amazing to see a female athlete achieve that goal. Was beyond inspiring.
It was unheard of at that time that a girl was going to score 1,000 points.
The presentation of the ball, I remember in flowers, and Julie's in tears a little bit. It was just a great experience, you know, because this is the first time this has happened for a girl at Farmington, and her record still stands.
She was a small town heroine for these girls in town to look up to. I mean, we had probably more little girls in the stands when Julie Gagne was playing because they wanted to be like her, you know, and why wouldn't you?
Everybody, whether it was you were in 1st grade or a middle schooler ready to come to the high school, everybody kind of looked up to her.
It was never look at me. It was just, this is what I do.
She was that quiet leader who kind of led by example more than anything else. If we needed 2 points, we knew we were going to get the ball to Julie. If we needed someone to play extremely tough defense on the other team's top scorer, we knew that we could rely on Julie. She was definitely a quiet leader on the floor for us.
It was a lead by example of I'm going to work hard, I'm going to do whatever it takes to achieve my goals, and that's a great example for a leader to have for any team.
Julie was a tremendous leader and a wonderful young lady.
One of the nicest girls you could meet, came from a fantastic family. Her late brother Jimmy, very well respected athlete himself. I mean, her parents, Gil and Diane, they're just, you know, they're just one of those Farmington families that you grow to love, and we're really proud to have her in the Hall of Fame.
Our next inductee was also a tremendous three-sport athlete, but there is no question basketball was her game. Hall of Fame coach Cheryl Peabody describes in the intro clip that when she first saw Julie Gagne play, she knew she would be something special. And Julie would become something bigger than special. She would become arguably Farmington's greatest female basketball player ever. Little girls all around town would fill the bleachers to watch their hometown hero, Julie Gagne. Julie demonstrated the true meaning of student athlete, earning the #1 rank in her class and being the class of 1990's valedictorian. And she accomplished this with a full sports schedule and spending spare time giving back to her community. She is a member of the prestigious 1,000 Point Club and holds the distinction of being the very first female 1,000 point scorer in the school's history and the school's all-time leading female scorer, holding the mark at 1,432 points. She led her team to the most memorable season in program history when the Lady Tigers earned the runner-up banner in the 1989 Class M Girls State Basketball Tournament. Yes, Julie Gagne is special. Mike Whaley wrote an article on November 27, 1989, titled "The Night Julie Gagne Made a Point for FHS Girls Basketball." I'd like to share with you the end of that article, and it reads, "Suddenly, the girls were fun to watch. People were filling the stands. Farmington, the quintessential basketball town, now had to make room for the women. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome home Julie Gesner."
Hi. I'm honored to be here tonight and so happy the events are actually in the old high school gym where we had all of our games. I've actually not even seen the new high school. It's been over 20 years since I've seen many of the people in this room, and I'm honored to be here tonight. So thank you for having me here. I don't actually recognize the gym. This is an amazing transformation that you guys had, and I can't even begin to thank all the people that were behind the scenes to make this night happen. One in particular, though, that I do want to mention, because I was on the phone with him late in the evening last night, and he's been pivotal in tonight's success, is Joel Gagne, who's a dear friend of mine, and actually was a prom date of mine at one point, and I do have the picture tonight to show. Say it again. Oh, yes, he had hair, and so did I. A lot of it, a lot of curls. I also want to thank KJ Cardinal because I do think these videos are amazing. So thanks for all the hard work. I know it takes a lot of time and effort to put these things together. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention how nice it is to be here tonight with so many familiar faces. Many of you were such big supporters of the girls' basketball team in a variety of ways, from attendance at games to helping with ticket sales and concession to donating to us when we were standing outside the bank with our little cups for different things growing up, like uniforms that we needed. So thank you very much. You guys are tremendous supporters of everything that we were trying to accomplish when we were young. I'm here tonight with my husband, David, who of almost 9 years we've been married. We have 2 beautiful children, a 6-year-old Jocelyn and a 5-year-old son, Ian. I hope you get a chance to meet him tonight if you haven't already. And my mom and dad are also here, and several of my aunts. You may have not seen them around town lately because we're actually very lucky to have them about a half a mile from us, and they take care of our children when we're at work. So we're very lucky to have their support and love every day, which is wonderful. We also had their support, or I had their support, repeatedly growing up with the driving to home and away games. They were always at every game, the driving to all my practices, all without giving a single memory of a complaint. And any of you who sat near my dad will remember his very obvious support of me in the form of his little black book that he recorded all my points in, much to my dismay. He may still have it, actually, and he did tell me actually tonight that he does have it. And those of you who were at the final game in Plymouth in 1989, you may remember my mom walking in with the largest sign I have ever seen of the number 1. Lynette's over there laughing, yes. Those were a couple of my favorite memories of support, although I don't think I was very happy about them at the time. Thank you, and I love you. It is nice to be inducted alongside my incredible teammate, Lynette Mosier-Place. She was an incredible leader, and I'm honored to be recognized alongside her tonight. As I was looking through old photos and news clippings for tonight, because Joel suggested that I bring a few, there were so many that had the 2 of us actually captured together under the boards. You were an incredible teammate and an influence in my life. Congratulations. Making me cry. I also want to thank other teammates of mine that are here tonight. Nicole Moody's one of them, Stacy Goodwin Reynolds, Signe DePrizio, who I also have to mention, thank you for taking all of my elbows during practice with grace, many to the nose, I do realize. Holly Soroyce is here. So thank you for all being here. I know you're here for other family members and friends as well. And then other friends that couldn't be here, like Heidi Soroyce, who I know wanted to be here, Allison McBride. So they all were really the reason why Lynette and I are up here tonight, was the team that we had was an incredible team. So I did want to mention, lastly, a big thank you to all the coaches that I've had in my life, specifically Cheryl Peabody. She was my coach and mentor for 4 years here in Farmington and 2 years in an AAU team, and then also for a year at UNH. She was an incredible coach who took some raw talent that she had in all of us and worked us hard to become an amazing team. You taught me and everyone you touched the value of hard work, teammate, and respect for others. Often this was via many suicides, but always it was because you modeled those behaviors and values every day. Thank you, and thank you for this honor.